We ready? We all set?
Yes.
You in the mindset?
I'm never in the mindset.
Alright. Welcome back to Digi Bros, everybody.
What's up?
We're back for round 2 of the Wind Waker.
Round fucking 2. Let's get back in that shit. Let's get up in this dungeon's ass.
Took a few days to get our minds back together.
Couple days.
We're playing at a better...
Our minds back together.
Yeah.
My mind was all over the place, man.
It was, in fact, in the last play session. It was pretty all over the place, but
Yes.
you know, we've taken a breather. We've gotten our heads in the game, as they say.
It's like we suffered a great sports defeat, and then we had to, like, you know,
That's how
double
it feels
take
to
and
be.
like reassess our lives.
That's exactly how it feels to me. When
I don't
we
know.
do,
Listening to that stuff back, it wasn't too bad.
You've only heard the first 2 so far.
Yeah, that's true.
There's 6 of them.
Whatever.
Episode 5 is where it gets bad.
I don't know.
That's where I talk about Yacht Rock for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
But we're back with a vengeance, and we're playing the fucking Wind Waker. And I feel like I can see it better this time. I don't know why it's in a better position.
Maybe that I changed the picture mode. Now it looks more beautiful than it was before.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Why.
I feel better. It's not so hot in here now.
Yeah, it's definitely
Feels
not
pretty
as
good.
hot.
It feels like a pretty neutral temperature.
Lukewarm.
I'm wearing less clothes.
It's not quite so late at night.
I need a hooky swingy.
Yes, you need a hooky swingy.
Right, I was about to get the hooky swingy.
Exact description of what you need.
Where's...
So,
refine
we're
where
going to address the elephant in the room,
son of a
even
bitch.
though it's
There's an elephant in the room.
not even relevant by the time this comes out. But people already have left a comment asking for our opinion about it.
Oh, yeah.
The Nintendo Direct.
Nintendo Direct! I had to change my underwear afterwards, of course.
Victor,
Because I am a big fan of the Nintendo
Right.
Direct in general. That shit is like a birthday to me. Like, I look forward to them. Literally, I had the page open for like the last 2 days, and I kept refreshing it because it was like, oh, 2 p.m. Pacific, and I was like, oh, I don't know when it's gonna go Atlantic. And so I just like had it open all day.
Why would it... It's not hard to figure out.
I mean, I did
5 o'clock,
figure it out,
like-
but then I was just like, I don't know. I better keep it
my
open
God.
anyways, because I didn't want any spoilers for it. Like, I'm very careful. Like, as soon as I got home from, like, I went to the gym with Hope and we went to dinner, and then I was like, all right, I have to immediately watch the Nintendo Direct so I don't get any spoilers.
But you said that you were spoiled for the Twilight Princess.
Yeah, it's because some vassal on the fucking Digi Bros comments a couple days ago was like, oh yeah, it got leaked.
How I found out about it?
Yeah, he said it got leaked.
Yeah, well,
And I was like, way to go, way to
It
spoil
did not
that.
get leaked. It got...
Or, yeah, someone
people-
hacked the e-store or whatever.
Yeah,
and
people
found it
found
out.
information about it in the e-store already.
So, yeah, I wasn't as fucking as jizz as I would have been, you know, finding out.
Way to go,
Nintendo
Digi Bro.
Direct.
What the fuck just happened? The TV just, like, blinked in and out of existence for a second.
The TV is colorful as fuck right now. I accidentally changed the picture style to sport mode, and it's just like, it is vibrant. It is like eye-burningly vibrant.
Anyway,
Kind of beautiful.
Yeah, it looks good. It looks like how it's probably supposed to look. I mean, like, the TV.
Yeah,
How it
it looks
usually
better
looks like
than it.
shit.
Yeah, it usually does look like shit.
It's not a great TV. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
got a
good job,
necklace.
commenters. He spoiled Victor for the Nintendo
Yeah, man.
Direct.
Look, that's
the
something
one
important
thing
to me.
he looks forward to in his life.
It really is.
Well, at least it was the first thing in there, so being
Yes.
spoiled, like...
Yeah, it was
easier
definitely
for
just
the-
like they probably put it first because they're like, oh, it got fucking leaked, whatever.
Could be. Well, I doubt that, because not
But
many
what
people would know.
what wasn't leaked is there's a special edition version that comes with the soundtrack and the Wolf Link amiibo.
You
so
gonna go for that?
of course I'm gonna go for that.
Because I was curious, because, you know, obviously Twilight Princess is your favorite game.
Yeah.
We've already played it on the show before.
It was really like looking at the graphics in the game. It was like it didn't seem like they made the textures
was
that
no
much more
Wind
impressive.
Waker HD.
Yeah, it's not like this game where it's like a total overhaul.
Right. Wind Waker HD feels like a totally different game. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Wind Waker was in 4:3 aspect ratio for starters.
Yeah.
Which was not the
And
case with
like
Twilight Princess.
the upscaled Twilight Princess looked good
Okay,
enough.
why is this
as it
happening?
is.
Why is the TV
Yeah,
blinking it out of existence?
I don't know what that was.
That's the second time it's happened.
It's a shitty TV.
It has to do with the cutscenes.
Maybe
it
it's the
seems like.
HDMI cable fucking up or something.
It happened when you went into and when you went out of the cutscene. It probably is not showing up on the capture what we're talking about. Okay, the TV is just like blinking.
Oh, by the way, I switched back to the gamepad because that controller was fucked up. So you're gonna have to deal with not seeing my menus.
Oh yeah. Oh well, no big deal.
Oh yeah. Ooh, I can aim with the gamepad. Ooh.
So yeah.
That's some spicy shit.
It was like when I had heard that they were doing it, like the rumor and everything, I was like, you know, excited. But then once I saw it, I was like, it's just the same game, but with the textures.
I mean, it'll be nice. It'll be the best way to replay the game, and I'm sure I'll still buy it, and I'll probably still play it again immediately. You know. But it's not as big of a deal.
We could do another Digi Bros Twilight
I don't
Princess
think anyone would want that.
Why
I was kind of
man?
like, oh man, we jumped the gun on a Twilight Princess playthrough.
Well, because it doesn't come out till like May.
Yeah,
so there's
will be a
plenty
while.
of time
I don't know. We'll
for people to forget about the first one and for us to do it again.
I mean, it'll be cool.
See if we can top our own work, you know?
Yeah.
I can bitch about the first 3 hours all over again. It'll be so great.
But this time it'll look really good.
Yeah, I will say that when I heard about it, I was like, I felt very justified in having not played it yet. Like, haha, I get to have my first time in HD if I ever play this shit.
That is, I was excited about the Wind Waker because I had never beat it before, and I was like, all right, now I get to beat it, and it looks really good.
That was true for both of us. Like, it was very much a,
I get to play the perfect version of the game, you know?
Yeah, well, depending on who you ask. But yeah, I would say so.
I mean, it's got, like, Swift Sail, and the fucking map's easier to navigate.
The Swift Sail is definitely a big deal.
It's the perfect version of the game. It's gorgeous.
Which was even a thing, that's something we could mention, that the Swift Sail was supposed to be in the original version.
Which is one of the nice things where it's like, look at that, now they have the technology to do everything they wanted with the game.
The GameCube was not capable of loading the world fast enough to accommodate the speed sail, so they didn't put it in, and so now they could, and that's really cool because it adds a lot to the game.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, shit. So yeah, the Nintendo Direct, you're probably going to get Twilight Princess HD because it's your favorite game. Why wouldn't you?
Now, what I'm most jazzed about is Fire Emblem finally coming out in February.
Which, you mean the other one, right? The DS one?
Yeah, of course.
So, how do you feel about the whole, it's 3 fucking games you have to pay for?
Now, that pissed me off until they showed that there's an $80 special edition that comes with an art book and a soundtrack in both copies of the game, or all 3 of them, and I was like, well, fuck me, I'm gonna get that anyway, so I don't have to worry about it. Well, but I was pissed. I was like, don't do the Pokemon thing with fucking Fire Emblem. What is this?
Well, I mean, they seem to be, like, the way they're saying it is like it's not the same game. Like, it's
no, the way they said it is the same game. It's just you're seeing it from a different perspective. Or I'm not sure. I'm not sure if the levels will be totally different, or if it'll be the same thing.
Because,
I'm confused.
With Pokemon, you're not expected to buy both. Yeah. You're expected to buy one and then share the other with your friend.
Yes.
With Fire Emblem, they said that if you buy one of them, you get a discount on the second one.
Yeah.
So you could buy one for $40, buy the other for $20.
But it's also to get the entire story. So I don't know if it's a whole new game or what. I don't know. I'll buy both of them and let you guys know.
Right. It seems like...
It was a little annoying to me that they did that with Fire Emblem.
Right.
But it could be cool. Who knows? Maybe they did it for good reason.
I mean, like, Persona 2 was 2 different games, like Innocent Sin and Eternal Punishment, and, like, they were pretty fucking different. Like, really, one of them was a sequel to the other, but I think they came out around the same time.
And it'll be nice to have more incentive to replay a Fire Emblem game, because, like, the last one, like, I was replaying it, but it was mostly just to use, like, different troops, and, like, I got towards the end and didn't end up beating it. And, like, you know, I love replaying Fire Emblem games, so it's the more replay value they have, the better to me.
Well, that's always good to know.
Yeah.
Other stuff.
Fucking new Star Fox. More information on that.
Okay, the Star Fox, I didn't watch the entire thing with Star Fox, but, like, the game looks cool, but the graphics are so fucking dated. Like, what the hell?
Really?
I thought it looked like a fucking...
I mean...
Dude, I thought it looked
like a... It looks like Star Fox. I don't know what you would expect, you know?
It looks like a late-era PS2 or, like, a early 360 PS3 game, dude.
I didn't feel like that.
Dude, look at it again.
Like, it's certainly not...
It does not look like this game. It's nowhere near this level of quality. Like,
I don't know.
You look
I
at
remember
it again.
it looked pretty solid.
Yeah, it looked blocky. Solidly blocky.
Eh.
I was just like, these, like, it looked like they literally just, like, took the actual, like, assets from the GameCube game and then, like, made them in HD. Like, that's how it looked to me.
I felt like it was a good HD style on Star Fox. Like, that's how I want it to look.
I think it should have looked more like this game. More colorful, more bright, and better textures.
I don't know. I think you gotta watch it
You'd have
again.
to look at it.
Like, there are certain areas that looked a lot better than others, too.
Yeah, okay, I'm not really that much talking just about the environments. I'm more talking about, like, the vehicles and, like, the general look of the game. Look at it next to this game at some point.
Why are you comparing two completely different, like, visual styles?
Because one looks good and one doesn't look that good. I'm saying that they shouldn't have used a visual style that doesn't look good. They should use one that looks super advanced and HD and Wii U-like. It doesn't look like the other Wii U games, which are all shiny and, like, fucking colorful and shit. It doesn't look like that. It don't look like the new Mario Tennis, which looks fucking gorgeous.
That game does look fucking beautiful. That's another one I'm excited about, because they were showing off, like, just more features of it, and I'm like, yeah! Show me more things that warrant it being a new Mario Tennis game, you know?
It was funny, because someone, like, linked me on Twitter, like, to that part of the Nintendo Direct, and they were like, hey, you know, here's new news on Mario Power Tennis, you're probably the only person who cares, right? And I said, I started watching it, I was like, look, you don't need to do the hard sell for me. I'm gonna get Mario Tennis. Like, I don't care what it's about.
But it's fun that there's new features, you know?
I know, but, like, I didn't need, like...
Yes.
It doesn't matter. I want the game. I want the new Mario Tennis game because it's cool. It's Mario Tennis, but in HD, you know? On a big screen and everything.
I feel like I was really excited seeing these new games comes out because I feel like they're making the perfect version of these Nintendo games in a lot of ways.
How did you feel about and you've brought up that topic before on the show, that you think, like, the new games are the perfect version of the old games. How did you feel about there was one part, did you watch the parts where they're, like, talking about the indie games?
I skipped over the indie games. They started it and I was like, I don't fucking care.
I would have never mind. One of the indie games was literally F-Zero.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, I've heard of that.
Like, except for in title, it was F-Zero.
They've been showing a lot of trailers for that, and I'm like, oh, so they're just letting someone else do it under a different thing, you know?
I was just like, what the fuck?
It's like, hey, guys, we're not going to make F-Zero, so play this guy's F-Zero.
I mean, I'm excited about it.
Yeah, it could be better.
It'll probably be a lot cheaper than an actual F-Zero game would be. Because F-Zero game would probably be $50 fucking, and this will probably be like 30 or 40.
Why did I go that way? I got the
What's disappointing about getting a F-Zero game as opposed to none, you know?
Yeah.
The only difference is it won't have Captain Falcon.
Yeah. And it won't have the same, like, soundtrack. I don't know if
the soundtrack sounded cool from what they were playing.
It
sounded like some fucking rip-roaring guitars and shit.
Well,
I mean, it won't have...
I was excited about the 5 seconds of Zelda Wii U they showed.
Okay.
I was really... I thought it was interesting that he always called it Zelda for the Wii U, because people have been speculating that they're coming out with a new console soon, and so it was like, oh, will Zelda be on the Wii U or will it be on this new thing? And he was careful to say the new Zelda for Wii U.
Right.
Just like it's not gonna be on something else.
Okay, how fucking hype were you for Girl Link?
I was like, oh shit, they put in their own fucking Girl Link OC, about time.
Dude, she was
I'm definitely getting Hyrule Warriors on the DS, because I think it'll be even more fun on the DS than it was on the Wii U. Because it'll be easier to pick up and play wherever, and it's like a mindless game, so you want to do that. I just want to
see fucking... That Girl Link was cute as shit, dude.
Yeah, she was pretty cool.
She was great.
I'd love to see cosplays of that.
Yes, I would...
Yes.
Definitely,
it's a canon Girl Link.
I will definitely stare at cosplayers wearing that outfit.
Lord. Excited
yeah.
for that. I love that you can the fucking the king boat guy, the king of red dragons or whatever,
I didn't
or red
see
lions.
that.
Yeah, he's in the fucking game, and one of his moves is that he turns into the boat, and I was like, yes, he can turn into the fucking boat.
That does sound pretty great.
And they have Majora's in there too, or whatever. Skull Kid.
Yeah, Skull Kid.
It's gonna be pretty rad. Other games, they're gonna take a lot of my money.
By the way, I can't. I feel like we've mentioned this on the show before, but since people still ask, we're probably never gonna play Majora's Mask on here.
Yeah,
because
it takes too much thought for me to play on this show. Yeah. There's too much planning in like your day and like scheduling what you're gonna do and like reading what people are gonna say and knowing what's going on. Like it would just be me playing the game and
neither
like
of
no
us has
conversation.
ever beaten it before.
Yeah, I've never beaten it.
So
I really need to get back to.
Yeah, like
I was excited for so many 3DS games coming next year. Like they really slowed down towards the end of this year. I'm so happy there's gonna be another Fire Emblem. There's gonna be that Final Fantasy game. Looks fucking awesome. Like I've been excited for that for a while.
That was literally just Monster Hunter.
Yeah, but it looks fucking cool.
It was like literally fucking Monster Hunter.
It's one of those games that like came out in Japan a long time ago, and I saw the trailer for it, and I was like, well, fuck you, Japan. Dude, I want this fucking game.
It was funny because like I saw like I saw the game like they first start. What the fuck was that sound? That was weird. I saw them like start showing it, and I was like, oh shit, a new Final Fantasy fucking action
Crystal Chronicles
action RPG. Yeah, I was like, sweet, a new action RPG. I love action RPGs. I mean,
it looks like Monster Hunter, but Monster Hunter is really fun, and this could be more fun than Monster Hunter because it looks faster than Monster Hunter. I was just like, oh, like as soon as they started like showing the battles and then describing what it was, they're like, oh, it'll be really hard alone, so you're gonna want to play with friends. Yes. And I was like, oh, it's now that's the tedious part.
Monster Hunter.
Those games do get so fucking hard if you play them like alone.
Right. Well, they're not meant to be played alone. It's an online game. Like I'm pretty sure the reason I never bought Monster Hunter 1 way back on the PS2 was that it was online only.
Yes.
And I wanted it that game, so bad.
I think it looks super cool. Looks faster than Monster Hunter. Which that's why I don't love Monster Hunter. Is that it's slow and clunky. It just gets too difficult. And it just takes forever to fucking kill anything. Like it really takes a million years.
Well, like my impression was I've still never played any Monster Hunter. So if I'm gonna
never even really played them.
I've never touched a Monster Hunter game.
Yeah.
I was gonna play one of the ones that you have on 3DS, and I think I did I booted it up, and then I just didn't end up playing it for whatever reason. Like I didn't get past character creation.
Yeah.
Just because I had to do something else. But yeah, I've never played them. So like. On the one hand, it's like, well, I could make that my first one, but on the other hand, it's like I'd rather play, you know, the actual Monster Hunter games first. Instead, that Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game looked pretty okay for
but they've been doing those Mystery Dungeon games for a long time, and I just don't enjoy them.
Well, like, cause yeah, I was like, okay, I'm not a big fan of the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, but. It's cool that the game has literally all 720 Pokemon. Did you know there's 720? Cool. I did not.
There's a lot of fucking Pokemon.
I thought we were in the late 600s. No. I didn't realize we were in the 700s already.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I was like, alright, I can't see paying for it, but, could be interesting.
I like that it exists. I don't know who's buying them that they keep releasing them here.
Yeah, that's the interesting thing. I'm like
I can't imagine the market for those.
I can't see kids getting into those because they're. Because
I had played the first one and it was hard.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, generally, it's a roguelike. Those are hard games.
Yes.
You know.
It was just kind of a pain. I just didn't really.
Oh, and by the way,
okay,
like, I don't like this. I want to. Right now, let's do this. This isn't the right place for this, really, because it should be on a loudspeaker. But, like, people have a problem with the fact that everyone says roguelikes when most of them aren't really like Rogue. Like, because they've gotten to be such, like, an expansive, like, thing. You know, there's so many different types of games that are roguelike, that are considered that. There's also roguelite is a term that goes around. In Japan, when they make these games... They're always called Mystery Dungeon, like most of the time. It'll be called like Nariki Dungeon.
Shit!
Right?
Why didn't he fucking jump forward, asshole? Stupid fucking Link bullshit.
You didn't need to do that anyway. You just
I
slash
guess
his
so.
eye now. I don't know. I was wondering what the hell you were doing. You just wait for him to come down and then you slash his eye, or maybe you throw the hook shot at his eye. I think that's what it is. Throw the hook shot at his eye.
Probably. I don't. He's like hitting a lot.
There you
go.
But yeah, they like the Pokemon games are Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. You'll have like this and that Mystery Dungeon, Final Fantasy Mystery Dungeon, or Chocobo Dungeon, or whatever. Like, there's a million games like that. So call them Mystery Dungeon games.
Yeah.
Like, it's that easy. If you don't like roguelike, then we can call them
better
Mystery
sounding
Dungeon.
like a it lets you know what the fuck it is more clearly. Like, I don't know what the fuck roguelike is supposed to mean.
Like the game Rogue.
Yeah.
Which was like a...
Which I forgot that's what it was.
Rogue was a like text adventure game that had the same kind of rules that these games have. And yeah. Call it Mystery Dungeon.
Yep.
Problem solved. No one has to know what Rogue is to
pretty
understand
literal,
that.
you know, of what it is. It's a dungeon where every floor is randomized, so it's a mystery.
Yep.
It's pretty good.
Alright, well, as soon as we get out of here, we're going to end this episode of DigiBros.
I don't want to step on that shit. It looks hot. Oh, fuck.
Next time on DigiBros, we'll be wherever this takes us, I guess.
Ooh, what a mystery.